How's everyone doing? Oh yeah, everything's fucking. And so are we.
Feeling
Ooh.
so good today. Ain't nobody standing in my way. Tomorrow gonna be a price to pay. Feeling so good.
Woo! Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let me put some music on. Some music on. Um, there we go. How's everyone doing? There we go. Some music on for the lads. All right. Let's see who's here. Who's in the house? Who's in the house? Alan, how are you doing, sir? X meme to $1. Yes, absolutely. It will be soon. It will be very soon. We have to believe. But soon it will reach $1. And it will be much faster than what we actually realize. So good to see you here, sir. Good to see you, Alan. Docile. How are you doing, sir? Glad to see you here. Hiya, Pedro. On the last Spaces Almighty was on about no one seemed to be LP in the meme, sir. Our our good friend Almighty did not know, did not know about the liquidity web between the RH memes. But as you know, though, Sal, as you know, there is a huge liquidity web. So we'll see. We'll see it in a second. But there is actually a huge liquidity web. Welcome, 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 Monsieur,
Pedro! Pedro,
Yay!
brother, I'm so excited, dude.
Of course.
Did you that space that sorry to interrupt. How are you, man? How are you?
Mm, I'm good. I'm good. Like fire away, fire away. Let's
Did
go.
you witness that crypty space with the RH memes? The second space for RH memes. My gosh, I have not stopped thinking about it. I have not
was a
stopped
good one.
thinking about it. It has just been fantastic. My
I couldn't agree more.
The momentum, the energy, the people,
Yes.
the freaking the passion. My gosh, it's it's so good. It's fantastic. What a huge win.
It is fantastic, sir. Yeah, it's amazing. It's a great momentum, and we are just starting, man. We're just starting. This is just the beginning, right? The party is literally just starting, right? You had the launch in February, so 8 months ago or something, or 6 months, 7 months, doesn't matter. A few months ago. Then big dump, time for accumulation. We had a little juice. We had a little juice in July or whenever it was. Then another dump, another phase for you to accumulate, right? If you had the chance. But now the party is starting because this is it. This is the moment, right? This is the moment we've been waiting for. I know you don't believe in general, right? Not talking to you, Frog Boy, but I'm talking
Right.
to the viewers, right? A lot of them don't believe that it's coming, right? Like they've heard it so many times. But no, but I understand. But at some point, it will. And when it comes, bro, when it comes, you know it is. It's gonna be fast. It's gonna be furious. You cannot control it. You know. So, man, just I hope you have your bags ready, right? Right now, it's okay, pumping like some coins 20% already, so it's getting juicy. But at some point, we'll see these numbers maybe in the triple digits, right? Because the liquidity is so low. So enjoy while you can.
Brother, shit, it's so good. It is so good. Brother, that space just solidified so much of the concrete foundation. My gosh, I'm so happy, so excited. My gosh, it's so clear. Thank heavens.
It is.
Like it's so
No,
I'm
no,
so, I'm so
it
happy
is.
to take it from me. For the past 2 years, sidelined against Pulse and Hex and stuff, and only witnessing what BitcoinHEX was saying, the boring marketing that the KOLs were doing on YouTube and stuff like that. So of course I'm going to go crazy. Of course I'm going to go insane. Of course I'm not going to be sold on the Richard Hart's ecosystem if those guys are marketing them. Like, come on. And then this space, the latest one from Crypty Girl, 3 hours of
Mhm.
gold, of just like liquid. Oh
Yes.
my gosh! Thank the heavens! It's so fresh. And people are
You guys are very good. You guys are very good. You both like together are very good. Co-hosts. You know how to drive conversations. You know how to throw a few jabs. You're very good at it. Yeah, I hope you guys continue because it's very very good. I love those spaces, and so many people like who join. We don't have still we have a couple of speakers who already join,
Yeah.
right? Who always join. But I hope we see more and more people like joining the conversation, being open to sharing their ideas, their thoughts, their controversies, because
Mm.
I'm sure that there will be a lot of things that we'll
Oh yeah,
find out, right? A lot of these
man,
little nuggets of message from Telegram or this and that. There will be so much stuff, right? So much stuff coming, I'm sure.
man. It's like thank heavens! Finally, it's so clear now. Like the energy, the movement, where we're going, what's going to be leading the charge, kind of thing. It's meme season here. It's meme season. Plus, it gets me thinking even more. Gets me thinking even bigger. That okay, Richard Hart is definitely going to be embracing his destiny of the king meme of crypto, and he's going to take on CZ and make him look like make CZ look like a gaybo, or like uncool kind of thing, like Richard.
Yeah, but I get it. But look, somebody has to win. It's not that the other guy is
Yeah.
bad, right? It's just somebody has to win. Somebody has to be
Yeah.
number one, right? And I agree with you. I think it will be Richard because he's the underdog. Like last season,
Exactly
he
that.
was also the underdog, right? Like, but the guy plays that role like super well. He knows how to play that role magnificently, right? I think he was
Yep.
born to play that role, right? So like, yeah, it's good. It's good that we are on this stage where like everybody's like crying about our age, be roots and Dean and you heard Mati the other day almost crying, like like he's like completely like soulless, like dead inside. So that's good, man. That's the spirit that I want to see, right? Nobody believing, everybody cheating out, even Brute, man. I wasn't expecting him to be like so so doubtful, so
Yeah.
insecure, right? But it's good, man. It's opportunity for guys like us to shine, man, because we are not insecure, whereas we are certain of the outcome because we've seen it, we've been here before. And my friend, I need to tell you something that I find amazing, because you were saying before that you don't like the other calls, the X calls, blah blah, blah, the conversation, etc. It's boring. And for you specifically, it was massively boring because you weren't even invested in Hex. You were listening to Hex through other people because your girlfriend was invested in Hex, so you had to listen to that, like to all those podcasts and shows and whatever, right? So for you, it was even worse, right? Because you weren't even engaged with the coin, right? You were looking from the outside.
Oh my god, exactly that. Exactly that. Like trust me, like just feel. It was just feeling of dread on the sideline, watching the bags go down 99% and all that jazz, and then watching the marketers on YouTube sell it down even more. It was like, come on. That's why I have so much like aggression, because I'm like, guys, you are not selling the chain. You were letting down my girlfriend, my family. It's just like, come on, guys. Like, please, like it forced me to jump on the narrative as soon as possible, as soon as like there was like, oh yeah, something good, right? And then I'm like, all right, cool, I've got all this aggression, right? All this aggression. I'm like, come on, we have to lead the way here and just CTO the old guard out, and we'll vote them out. We'll vote them out with our money, right? Just like politicians, we'll just vote them out and try our best to.
Exactly. It's exactly like that. It's exactly like that. And let me ask you another question. How is your girlfriend feeling now about marriage memes? After like this time has passed, and 6 months or 8 months have passed
Yeah.
since the memes were launched. And now that the community is forming, we have shows every week, like at least 2 or 3 shows. So, how is she
Number
feeling?
one, she's a little bit jealous of Crypty Girl's spaces and a little bit of the dynamic synergy
Of course,
that we
she
have
had
with
to
the
be.
co-host, whatever. But she loves you. She loves Crypty Girl,
Awesome.
and she's really excited. She's like, oh, she is so excited right now. She is.
She needs to join. She needs to join the spaces as well.
I'm not even sure she'll be up for that, but that's a good idea actually. Yeah, not only my girlfriend, but the family too. My family are way more excited. Like they're like, oh my gosh, it's a night and day difference. It really is. It feels way better, way more exciting, and it's even excited me on the cause. Like I didn't like the cause, but in hindsight, it was just the marketing. Oh, it was just the marketers on YouTube. That's it. Like,
Yes.
come, oh man. So it feels good to get the energy out and then like channel it into an amazing banger movement here, right? So PulseChain can be
Mhm.
bigger than Solana when it comes to memes. Like, who knows? In the future, we may be looking at Solana as like, oh yeah, they were the VC meme chain or whatever, just full of VCs, and then who knows? The future may be like,
Mhm.
hey, PulseChain is like the free speech meme platform or whatever, right? Who knows what it may be, but it's now opening it up. We're not just thinking inside the utility DeFi only thing. We're thinking bigger. Like, okay, now we can really compete. And plus, guess what? Out of all these chains, out of all of them, who has the most egotistical, rich, intelligent, funny, arrogant leader, right? None of them
Mhm.
except for PulseChain,
Yes.
and that is a huge, valuable asset. It's crazy. It is crazy. Oh my
Yes.
god.
No, I agree. And like as I told you guys before, you like everybody has expectations, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, and that's fine, right? Because like you want other people to do something, right? That is okay. But the problem here is like we don't know Richard, right? We know Richard up until a
Yeah.
certain point, right? But we don't know his like personal motivations. One thing that we know is that he doesn't like to lose. Exactly what you're saying, Frogboy. So because of that, I know that at some point he'll come back in full force, right? I don't know when, if it's at the top, if it's now, like I don't know, right? It can take years, right? I don't know. That doesn't concern me, right? I don't think that that's even necessary, right? For blockchain to pump like 1,000x. That I don't think that's even necessary. But I feel that he's coming back, right? Because he wants to win and he wants to be present, right? When
Yeah.
that happens, right? He wants to be glorified. He wants to be applauded, right? He wants to be loved, right? So, like he'll come back at that point when the community is ready to love him. I'm sure that he'll
Yeah.
be back, right?
Dude,
Yeah, because there's no point. There's no point in not being here if
I
everybody
agree.
loves you, right? If
I
everybody is just
agree.
cheering for
And
you.
you know what? You
Um,
mentioned the word underdog earlier before. I love that word.
Yeah.
Because CT, like
Yeah.
a lot of CT, crypto Twitter, hate him, right?
Mhm.
And I know I
Exactly.
wasn't turned on from the arrogance on the surface, right? On the surface.
Mhm.
Definitely respect the dude way more. You know, I look up to him. I've turned from like a hater to a data. Like this guy, no, this guy, I like him. I like him a lot. And where was I going with this one again? Shit.
No, but look, what you're saying is really important
Oh, yeah.
because look, this is something that people might not understand, which is a lot of the community, right? The OGs like Hexicans, etc. Like
Yep.
people from the past, they believe that if Richard doesn't come back to live streams, right, the new people won't like him, or like he won't be able to turn haters into lovers. But that's not true. I think it's exactly the opposite. The fact that he's only just tweeting, right, is not being controversial, right? He's being very
Mm.
direct, in his messages. that also, attracts a lot of people, right? People like yourself that starts to look at the guy in a different way, right? Because you're not watching his videos every day, right? You're basically on Twitter and then you see a post from Richard or whatever, right? Like that is the type of engagement that you're looking at. That is the
Yeah.
Richard that you know, right? It's not the Richard from the
Yeah.
2021
Yeah.
live streams, right?
And Pedro, you know how CT, or a little bit of CT, or who knows what the portions are, but some of CT hate him, but also some of PulseChain hates him, like the pDAI, right?
Absolutely,
And that
absolutely.
makes me even more wanting to root for the dude.
No,
Like
I
I
think
like
like
him.
half of PulseChain, not half, but a lot of PulseChain doesn't like him. I don't know why, man. I think they're just desperate because their bag, like actually pumped their bags twice, but everybody just dumped on the guy. So,
Yep.
I mean, like they're angry at themselves, right? They're angry that they haven't made, um, they haven't found a way to to attract new people, right? And that's why they're
Mm.
angry, right? Because they haven't found
Scared.
the right communication, the right product, the right message, whatever,
Yep.
right? To attract people. So they're angry, but it's at themselves, not at Richard, right, man. Richard can do everything, right? Even if the guy came back like right now, streamed every day, I don't know, it might not be enough for the price to move, right? It might be able
Mm.
to give people confidence, but if a lot of people are against you anyways and just gonna attack you, right? Like what's the point? Why would he come back live stream? And if a lot of people are like just being idiots, right? It's pointless. It makes
Yeah.
absolutely no sense. So
No,
I think the best way is whatever he's doing. I think it's the best strategy, right? Like marketing to get like engagement from people in the crypto Twitter, like Gabriel, Gabi, the guy the
Yeah.
pretty big guy, the pretty big guy account. So and we'll have more of that, right? So at some point prices will go up. Again, it doesn't need to be here for the prices to move. Therefore, when we are winning, he'll probably return. Win his white horse. Just looking down on everybody, like I'm the fucking winner. Look at me, and like as he should be, as he deserves.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree. I always like to try and I always like rooting for the underdog, and he is coming across more and more every day as the underdog to me.
Yep.
Because like the more I look into it, the more that I see a lot of the chain hate him because a lot of them are coming from a scarcity mindset.
Sure.
What RH memes to Mars was saying, and jeez, yeah.
But you think about it. I think all of like so much of the hate is like accumulated. Like think about it. It started as one coin only hex, and then they announced PulseChain and then PulseX. So people were like, "Oh no, another token! Oh no, another token!" And then there were the P copies and like all the debacle between the P copies and before that the hex versus P hex. So like so many. I'm gonna say controversy points. It's not controversy. It's like just people being retarded. Like they have like this idea of somebody, and it's like, oh, they cannot change, and he said this once, so therefore it's gonna be like this forever, right? So they didn't upgrade their worldview, right? Even though that's a message that he always said, right? Upgrade your worldview. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
they were stuck in a moment, right? Of a moment of Richard's heart, right? Maybe 2020, 2020, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's mostly the problem, right? Is that those people haven't been able to, just accept reality as it is, and don't be angry about it, and just enjoy it actually, right? Not say yeah, everything is fine, and then be like super angry. Only I'm gonna chill hex anyways. I don't give a shit about the rest. Like no, that's like it means you didn't learn anything, right?
Exactly. Richard Hart has grown, but they haven't grown up.
Yeah, exactly.
They haven't matured. That they're still stuck clinging to the slice of Richard Hart from 2020 or whatever, and they're just like they're not gonna let go of it.
But we're here having fun, bro. We're having fun. And by the way, let me share here our good friend rhmemes.com website. Where are we? We should be here somewhere. There we go. Hello there. Woo! Can you see? Yeah, you can see the page, right? I can.
Oh yeah.
I can.
Hey Pedro, can we
Oh yes, we're going. Oh yeah, we're going there. We're going. Let me just turn down the
you.
music for a second because I need to party again. We need to party.
Oh,
We deserve to party, and therefore we will party. Oh shit!
this is so good.
Can you hear? You can hear the music, right?
Yes.
Perfect.
I love this.
Look at this, man.
I'm jumping on the website just to listen and get.
Can you listen to the noise? You see, when I click buttons, you see this can opener like sound. This is the Red Bull can.
the Red Bull.
Yeah.
It is so good.
yeah, boy.
We're
Look at
already partying. This is fantastic.
Look at this, man. Let's sort this shit. Like price change. Boom. Where is it? Where is it? There is the fucking. There we go. There we
So
go.
good.
Dodge 25%, bitch. Boom.
Wow. I love it. It is so much fun. It really does make me want to buy more. I'm on the website. The PEPE team turns on. It really does put me in a vibe where I'm like, you know what? I want to buy some more.
Bro, this theme is amazing, man. It's
That is
amazing.
very good.
I
Well
love it.
done, dude. That is some wizard work right there. And to do it so quickly,
Bro,
that's
sometimes
insane.
it just works, man. Sometimes it takes time, but sometimes you're just inspired, I guess. No, that one went really well. That one went really well. And bro, as we were saying, look at this, man. This is beautiful. 25% pump in the last 24 hours. Amazing. And I think the
That is
holders
so
are
good.
growing. Yeah, it's amazing.
USDC with a 15%. Let's go.
Man, amazing. USDT as well.
Oh yeah.
Now it reloaded. It's a little bit less, but it's still very attractive, right? So
Yeah.
still very good numbers. Let's take a look, because new updates means you can now go to the page by clicking the fucking button. Yay, let's go.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, nice work.
Yes, let me see here. So let's first let's take a look at the chart. Man, I like this website because I can do everything here, right? I don't need to go to the X screener. It's here, right? So I can just I can just play around.
This is looking awesome.
Yeah, man. Look at this beautiful chart, bro. Nice. You had a time for accumulation. Let me see more or less how long was it. Oops. More or less from here to here. Let's say 15 bars. So 15 weeks, 105 days. Yeah. Yeah, it's a long time, bro. It's
That's
like 3 months,
fantastic
over 3
calculation.
months. Yeah, you had like 3 months in the week or something to accumulate. So, bros,
Jeez. Look
bros.
how great. I mean, it looks great. It looks so good.
But like this looks good too, right? Like you can see that at some point this is gonna
Yes.
explode, right? So
Yeah.
it's just gaining the momentum, and the next one, you see this. I think it's like we'll see something much like grander, right? More similar to the first one, right? At some point, right? So I don't know when, but at some point we'll see something that will just obliterate everything, like do like maybe 3x 2x, something like that.
Yeah, and then it really is off to the races there because
Yeah,
people are
exactly.
gonna be like, shit.
Exactly. I missed
Shit.
I missed the first 2-3x. Shit, I need to get in.
I heard Pedro talking about. I saw the people, rating the comments and stuff like that for the past 3-4 weeks.
Ah.
Damn it! I
Mm,
should have listened.
mm. And more like who was it? I don't remember the guy's name. He's also a KOL. I don't remember his name, but I'll search the comments to remember it. He's like one of the KOLs, and he was like attacking the RH memes, and then he was like, oh, but I own no RH memes. I was like, it's it's good. I'm happy you don't own any RH memes. Good, keep it that way, please keep it that way. So yeah, man, it's good. There's still they're still they're still they're still behind basically, and they will be left behind. As I told you guys, literally the copy of pDAI. This is going to be exactly the same thing, like no change at all. It will be a copy of pDAI. When it does 100x, people will be like, oh, I need to buy in, blah blah blah. They will love pDAI just near the top. When you see all the hex KOLs like talking about how cool the RH memes are, man, it means we're close to the top probably, right? So it's not, and look guys, it's not that I don't like them as people. They're awesome people, right? Like I know a lot of them personally, right? I've met them, so they're awesome people. But look, man, it doesn't mean that they understand markets, right?
Exactly.
That's just it, right? I know a lot of most of my friends are like financially retarded, right? They don't understand this shit. So they're good people. I like to hang out with them, but it's like I'm not gonna have these conversations with them. It's pointless, right? I'm not gonna I'm not gonna teach them about memes. It's like they will not get it, right? So no, because look, because there's so much knowledge, there's so much understanding that you need to have. Like to be at the point where you understand why memes are, are good. You can just be like on the bell curve. You can just be the retarded guy, right, saying that memes are good and it's enough, which is absolutely fine, right? But I like to be on the other side. I hope that I'm on the other side, right, where I fully fucking understand everything from Bitcoin, like inner working mechanics to the fucking latest meme coin and why it matters, right? That's my vision. I like to understand everything. And let me tell you something. I need to like go back to the roots. Let's say I need to go back and study a little bit of Bitcoin again, because there's been so much discussion on the past year about the
Yeah.
OP returns and shit that I need to catch up, right? And
Okay.
even who returned, like this is still my number one for me, right? My number one flex is that I'm followed by Nick Szabo. You know who Nick Szabo is?
No. Let me have. I'll look him up. You tell
Yeah,
me.
just
Please tell us.
look. I'm not gonna tell you. You're gonna look up who Nick Szabo
Okay.
is. It's like a lesson for the next stream. But the guy just returned to Twitter and he's like fully crazy about this discussion. But Nick Szabo is like a big guy. He's like one of the first cypherpunks, right? One of the first OG cypherpunks. The guy behind BitGold protocol. The guy behind a lot of technology that relates to Bitcoin, right? Even like he's one of the guys who could potentially be Satoshi, like one of the two guys, or maybe they're together, Adam and Nick, right? Both of them,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So he's one of the potential candidates, let's say. And
That's
yeah, he has returned like on full force because of these Bitcoin discussions. So I actually need to, after the bull market ends, I'm gonna spend some time like relearning some stuff about Bitcoin. Why, just to catch up on the latest discussions, I guess, because
yeah,
I haven't been paying attention to any of that, to be honest. So,
dude.
um,
That's exciting. Holy crap!
yes,
Wow.
yes, it is. It's my biggest flex, man. The guy follows me. It's amazing. I don't know why, but
Dude, I
I'm just
love
proud. I'm just proud.
bro. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
Hey Pedro,
yeah,
I'd love to read out a comment from
yeah. Go for
George.
it.
Stop affiliating with guys like Giga and Almighty. Bunch of scammers. What do you
Oh
think about
no. What do I think about George comments, bro? I think he's retarded, man. Honestly, Giga is awesome guy, right? I don't know him personally, right? But I'm just talking about crypto stuff. He teaches everybody like the things that he knows.
Okay.
So just feel lucky, man, that there's people technically savvy like Giga, like myself, that are that want to share this information, right? Because a lot of the very technical savvy people who run bots, who do all that shit, they don't tell you what they do, right? They just
Okay.
make money and they just make money and that's it.
Mm,
So like when I see people like attacking Giga for this or that, like bro, like we're in fucking crypto. Like everybody's can launch tokens and do whatever they fucking want. So if you're not happy with this, like don't be in crypto, right? Don't buy the tokens that he launches, etc., etc. Right? So I'm never gonna put the like the responsibility on the people, the person who launches the token. I'm gonna put the responsibility on the people who buy the fucking token, right? Because nobody's
mm,
forced to buy. So if you're not forced to buy anything, man, just don't buy. It's simple. If you don't like somebody, don't buy the things that they do. It's very simple, right? I
mm,
never understand this mentality of, you know, scammer. I mean, for me, a scammer is somebody who like creates, for example, a token, then adds liquidity and then rugs the liquidity, right? That is
yeah.
a scammer, right? For that is the definition of a scammer, in my opinion, right? But pump tires tokens, they don't allow you to do that. So for me, it's not even a discussion. That's why I don't like when I see these people saying this shit. I'm like, no, bro. Like pump tires doesn't allow you to do that. That's literally how pump tires work. So you
Yeah.
don't need to worry about that. People are rugging you. That's why I like pump tires, right?
It's
Um,
why it's so powerful, that technology. I really
exactly.
do.
Exactly. So like, and whatever they did in the past, I don't give a shit. Everybody has a past. Everybody has a history. If one guy went to jail or well, I don't give a shit about that shit. I don't care, bro. I literally don't care. Why would I care that people did bad things in the past? Why? I don't give a shit. As long as they don't do bad things now, we're all good, man. It's simple, right? So especially when it's things that are completely unrelated to crypto, it's so fucking
Yeah.
stupid. It's why would I care, man? What people do in their private lives, man? Like it's like you should, like I don't care, but you do you, and yeah, like to me they're good people. I like them. I'm sure they have their shortcomings, like we all do, but I think they teach people, they help people, and basically they're pumping our back. So I'm happy for them, and I'm happy
Yeah.
for myself.
I agree. Thanks, Pedro, for your
No
insight
problem.
there.
No problem.
George, my initial, that was the first time I talked to Giga and Almighty and all that jazz, and I didn't really know much about them other than what Pedro would mention or name drop them, here and there in the streams, my first gut impressions were like, okay, yeah, these guys, I definitely didn't get. I definitely didn't get any scammer vibes, but I definitely felt builder vibes. From my impression, they want what Giga was saying: make as many memes as you can as possible on the chain, because out of the 100, maybe one is successful, and
Exactly.
that one successful one has a. I like the idea of that one successful one bringing over economic movement, energy, money over to the chain, and the chain prospers as a whole. And I just like the idea of building, grinding, building, grinding, building, grinding, and then something does come out of it. Most will fail, but at least there's going to be a chance of one winning big, and that attracting more winnings from other chains and other people outside of Pulse. Anyway, that's just, I liked that, and I got good vibes from them. Just builder vibes, at least from my first gut impressions.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. They're building. They're here. They're not attacking Richard. So I mean, and like they're scammers. No, bro. Don't be retarded. Like maybe go after the people who are like attacking Richard, or the people that are uh, you know dumping on you constantly. I don't know. Like maybe those people, right? Yeah, but it's only my opinion, man. Honestly, so I'm just one guy. I don't have all the knowledge, right? So I could be wrong, but it's my
Yeah.
opinion. That's it. Simple. Yeah.
And Pedro, George, you should definitely listen to Crypti's space, re-listen to it, because there was a point that Johnny made. It's Johnny, and he's like, the real scammers, the real extractors, are the ones that are dumping on the cause and extracting
Yeah.
all the time.
100%.
I liked that comment. Yeah. Anyway.
No, 100%, 100%. I think that it's like if you call other people a scammer because they're dumping or they're selling a token that they created, but like you're not calling people a scammer, like people who are minting tokens just to sell, just to dump on you, then I think you don't understand your criticism, right? Because they're doing exactly the same thing, right? Which I mean, look, it's fine. Like these coins were created so that people buy and sell them, right? So it's absolutely fine. But I think it's just a better fundamental to not have inflation. That's very simple, right? If you don't have more tokens, you have a limited supply, it's probably just better for price appreciation. That's very, very simple, right? And I think a lot of the Hexicans feel like, attacked when you say something like this, right? Because Hex has inflation, right? It's inflation, but still inflation. So it doesn't mean, but what I'm saying, it doesn't mean that coins with inflation cannot pump. Look at Bitcoin, bro. Like Bitcoin and Dogecoin, like awesome examples of, disinflation, and they still actually Bitcoin disinflation, not Dogecoin. Dogecoin was actually inflationary. So, and even like being inflationary didn't matter, right? It absolutely didn't matter because it pumped like crazy because people weren't selling, right? So that's the only thing that you actually require is people not selling, and that can come from many different reasons. It doesn't need to be something technical like staking, right? People might not sell because they don't want to sell, because they believe in the price, right? Therefore, like staking can help, but we can actually see that it cannot help as well, right? It might put the thing in jeopardy. When I say in jeopardy, it's just the price, right? Not the technology itself. Because when you look at the price of Hex, it has dumped like 19%, only because of the holders. Don't forget, because Richard holds a bunch, but he hasn't sold. So it wasn't Richard, it was somebody else. And that somebody else was us, basically. So, yeah, when you have people that are telling you one thing and doing other things on the chain, I don't like that. I absolutely don't like that. So I think it's it's gay, and don't do that.
Yeah. Agreed. And also, guys, if you want to comment your it is true though. If you want to comment your arguments, if you're going to call people scammers, by all means you can do so. But I recommend bring in an argument, bring in the points that to try and convince us. We're open, right? We're listening, but bring the points in. Bring the points in. Don't just call, but bring the points in to back it up. That way we can, at least both of us, you and me, and those listening can gain and discuss and use that, right?
Yeah, when I call somebody a scammer, I'm very specific. For example, I say Matt is a scammer because he rugged the liquidity. So I'm very specific with the criticism, right? I'm not going to call somebody a scammer without an argument, right? Because that's just retarded. So, this person is a scammer, or that person is a scammer just because you don't like them, bro. That's not an argument, right?
Exactly.
And even then, right, it's very subjective, right? It's very, very, because again, you buy the things, right? I might think in my mind that Matt is a scammer or that guy is a scammer, but I didn't buy his coin, so I don't give a shit, right? That's why I don't spend time speaking about those people, because I don't care. I don't buy their things. If I don't like them, I don't buy their things. It's simple, right? And then I don't have a reason to complain. I think a lot of people want to complain, right? As you can see on PulseChain, everybody likes to complain, so they just find an excuse to complain, right? Either it's richer or it's the price, but that just means one thing: that they're over allocated, and the second, that they don't have recurring income. Otherwise, they wouldn't care, because they could just buy the bottom and buy the bottom again and buy the bottom again. So it would be fine, right? Don't how do you say when you the word is slipping my tongue. Like when you put your doesn't matter. Like it's doesn't matter. But it's basically when you have expectations of somebody else. That's the idea, right? Just curb your expectations. Basically, curb those expectations, sir. And enjoy the fucking RH memes, man. If you're feeling sad, if you're feeling down, you can just come to rhmemes.com and you can choose any coin. We're on Dogecoin because I want to show you something. I want to show you this. That says analyzes PLS holdings of token holders, and the token holders are these holders, the holders of Doge. Shows total PLS held, correlation with token holdings, and distribution across wealth tiers. And the Doge guys, they are only 1,000 people, but they hold 31 billion PLS, right? So that's about $1 million, which means that if 1% goes into Doge, it doubles the price. If 10%, it's 32x the price. And if 25% goes into their Doge, it 169x is the price. So, my friend, why be sad when you have these awesome statistics and so many coins to buy? You have 20 fucking coins to buy and to have fun with. So don't be sad. Don't attack Richard. Don't be sad about the cores or whatever. You just buy new coins, right? And have fun. Simple. It's not hard.
I love those. Yeah, those stats are so. It feels like TNT about to go bang. That's what it feels like.
Exactly.
Pedro, did you have? You said you updated the website. You showed us the PEPE thing.
But there's more. There is more. We'll get there. But there is more. You haven't seen? You haven't noticed? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. No, I'm kidding. I'm sure you noticed, but we'll get there. I just want to address Satoshi equals St. Andrew's Macintoshi. Okay, all right, good one. I actually think that Satoshi probably, at least the guy who did most of the code, is Adam Beck, only because he was working, not like, when I say working, is he had a contract, right? He had an agreement, a contract, whatever you want to call it, with Microsoft. And I think that is the reason why he remains anonymous, right? Because some of the technology, and I already pointed to the papers that he was that he published, where he describes some of the technology that is later used in Bitcoin, because the paper is from 2005 and then Bitcoin appears 2008, so it's very close, right? And the patent that he created, it was sponsored by Microsoft, so that means that anything that comes through that patent, comes from the knowledge from that patent, right? It should belong to Microsoft, right? So there is a very strong reason for Satoshi not coming out, right? Because if he did, and if you were Adam, I think he is, because there's there's evidence that's very hard to refute, right? About the machine that compiled the code, but that's like super technical, and you guys don't want to hear it. But it doesn't matter. Like there's a compilation code that matches the hash graph. Hash graph. No, sorry.
Yeah,
The one that Adam Beck did right before. The proof of work thing that Adam Beck invented, basically. That's what I mean.
yeah.
And it was the same machine. It was the same compiler, basically, that compiled by the Bitcoin version with hash cache. So, so it means it's basically the guy, right? And that's a reason why you wouldn't want to come out, I guess, because of the patent.
That's so interesting. I don't even really know much in that world, but it's so good to know that you are at least tapped in to be aware. And
yeah, that's just screwed out. Yeah, this is just curiosity stuff. Doesn't really matter, right? But yeah, guys, like these memes are like so fucking hot. Let me see. What else is pumping today? What else was pumping? Before we go into the new stuff. So XRP2 was pumping. USD, let's see XRP2. Wait, I think I need to share this tab. Oh, but actually we can do this while we have some fun.
Yes.
While we have some fun with a lightsaber,
What the hell?
Shit! Oh shit!
serious?
I can change. Oh no! Boom! Oh yeah! There's now a fucking scope. You can fire. Oh yeah, bro. What else? Another lightsaber. But which ones do I have? I only have these ones. But wait, if you go to quest, it's loading the wallet that I have connected.
Oh wow! What the hell, man? What?
And here you can mint for free cursors, and you can buy cursors if you want, if you feel
That
like
is
it.
so cool.
Oh, let's mint Mati. We have a cursor for Mati now.
Matty Allen.
Oh shit! Let me. There we go.
Oh my god, can you please shut up?
Oh my
Oh
god,
my god, can you please shut up? Can you please shut up?
That's the best.
bro!
Oh
So
my
we do
God.
it, and it works. It
Oh
works
my
like
God, can you please
it's like a
shut up?
cursor, right? So. What else? We have so many. We have Pokeballs.
Oh my god, can you please shut up?
Let's see, and we have swords. We have a pawn. Look, this is only level 1, right? We have many levels. You can sort by the category, brotherhood. You have Johnny. Look,
Maybe Eric
Johnny.
can put some sense into y'all.
and you can hear what they say if you click, right?
Let's go.
This is what the button do.
Fuck. Can Team be hard fork 9-inch?
What?
Let's see, Somi.
More fluffy slippers.
Nice, Somi.
Wow.
Bro, we have so many. And
That
these are
is
this is the hexagon ones, but you have like a lot, right? You have these categories, right? For sports stuff, for Pokemon. You have Pokemon, bro. You have Pokemon actually. So this is yeah. Makes the noises. You remember the old noises?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes the stupid little noises.
How
You
the hell
have
did you do this? This is wizard work.
yeah, man. The energy ball is cool. This is cool. Let me use this one actually. Let me use this one because this one is cool. Where is it? The energy ball. There we go. Shoo! This one, right? If you want to buy, you can now click buttons, and it's instead of just like you can just buy, right? If you want. This is just to basically credit your wallet, your account here, right? And then you can spend the money right on the cursors. But these ones are free, right? You have one level of free cursors that you can just mint for free, right? You can just come here and click the fucking button and mint the cursor, right? And then and you can use the keyboard to change cursors, right? I'm using the keyboard now, right? A and D.
Wow.
Yeah. Like a fucking player, bro. Like a fucking player. And then
Dude.
use W to come back to the main one, right? Like I built games in the past, so this is like this is very simple. Yeah. So yeah, and you have here the cursors you can buy, right? You have all kinds of cursors, and bro, and they have cool noises. Look at this.
Peanut butter jelly time.
Jelly time, man. This is like,
Wow.
bro. This
This
is
is so cool.
yeah. So yeah, and
so
then you have your collection here that you can see basically.
whoa.
Yeah.
So you can mint them, and can you trade them? Are
No.
they NFTs?
No. They're not NFT. They're just literally for your wallet, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, they're just for you, like just for you to enjoy, basically. Yeah, they're not like
That is
tradable
very
assets.
cool.
Because like if I made them tradable assets, it would be more expensive for you, like just to mint them, blah blah. Blah. And I thought like, this is just for like the website, right? So people have fun, right?
Fun.
I can one day make them into tradable assets, right? That would be absolutely fine and very easy to do, right? So if a lot of people like buy them and they want to be tradable assets, we can turn them into tradable assets, right? But but look, this is like you don't need to do that, right? Because you can just copy the cursor and add to another website, right? It's very easy to implement, so you don't really need them to be NFT, right? So yeah, basically, yeah. Now you can play with cursors too if you want, right? And have fun with them. What else categories? We have
The Matty
legacy.
Allen one. The
Yeah,
Matty Allen one is the best.
You have Zelda stuff if you like.
Listen.
Like I don't know, like what else? Warlord. What do we have here? Oh, we have the rockets. Boom. You have Star
Swagger.
Wars. Where is the Star Wars Legacy? Is it this one? No, is the Emperor. There we go. You have the lightsabers. You have the
Oh wow,
ships, like with the noises.
that's awesome.
Yeah, bro. Like this is if you like scopes, you have like all these different scopes from Call of Duty, from old games, right? I don't know, like, bro, I added, I can add more. I'm probably gonna add more collection as time goes by, right?
You got some awesome Star Wars sound effects, man.
Yeah. I downloaded like it. This is like like what took me like a long time was downloading all the sounds and getting all the sounds, and then that because I have like a 160 file of cursors and sounds for each cursor, right? But apart from that, it's pretty straightforward, right? But I had done this like for other projects in the past, so I was like, I already had that part more or less like the images and the sound, so it was fairly easy to add to the website, right?
It's so good.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it, bro. Like this is just
Dude.
aesthetic, right? But I think people can have fun with it, right?
I love the Matty Allen one. That is the most.
Let's go back to Matty Allen. Let's go back to Matty Allen. We deserve to use Matty Allen for this one. Where is it? There we go.
Oh my God! Can you please shut up? Oh my God! Can you please shut up? Oh my God! Can
This
you
is
please
not
shut
annoying
up?
at all. So, yeah. But by the way, the cursor doesn't work if you're in PEPE mode. You have this cursor. You have the Red Bull can, bro. Red Bull can, bro. Like, oh my God. I just love this mode, bro. I love it, man. I love it. Boom. It's
Oh
crazy.
my God! Can you please shut up? Oh my God! Can you please shut up?
Jesus. It is so.
Oh, bro. Oh, yeah. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, but I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna create more collections, fun ones, and so that people can have fun, right? But I gave you a bunch for free, and I even gave you Matty Allen for free. So come on, guys.
Yeah. We have to make memes with that.
I hope so.
Yeah, well done. That is so much fun.
And look at this chart. Look at this opportunity, my friend.
I'm looking. Oh, die!
Yes.
I made an RH die video last night.
Bro,
I've got to
it
make
was
some more.
hilarious. I loved it. Absolutely amazing, bro. I absolutely love that video. You need to do more. You absolutely need to do more because it was insane. It was just amazing, bro. That one, I love it.
I learned from the best.
But who was that guy? Who was that guy from the video?
He's popping up on the on my feed. He's a pDAI dude. Let me find out who he was.
Okay. Marty never sounded so good. But the voices, like, by the way, the voices, I made the voices. They're not from actual voices from them. I made the voices and then I used like AI, to recreate the voices and give them like give them a speech. But this is like from a video that I did, like promotion video for like other stuff in the past for another protocol basically. And so I just used like some portions of the clips, right, of the stuff that I did with the voices, and it worked out well.
Pedro, you know what? For our future streams, I think you should gather some of your favorite. Every week or every day or so, you bookmark and gather your favorite RH memes and just show them off.
Man, that is a great idea, bro. That is
Because-
amazing. That's so
because,
simple.
the Big Mexican is just he's going hammer, and he's
Bro.
made some great, like, ironic. They're poetic, like they're so dank and daft and stupid that it's just beautiful.
Man, the me Mexican, that guy is insane, bro. That guy is amazing because he makes so many memes. I don't know how he can. It's actually insane the quantity of memes that he does. Like, I love it. I absolutely adore it. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
I hope he continues.
And you know what? I was just thinking, I'm tempted. I see the pDAI conference, they have their own Twitter profile, whatever, and they're making their own videos and tweets. And like, I could just make a parody RHDAI Twitter profile, or any of us can, and we can just copy and paste everything they do and say and make, and we can just replace it with RHDAI. But then if they're trying to sell pDAI with all these technical jargon points, we could like just use
That's a
that.
good idea.
Oh man, it was I don't know.
That's a crazy idea. I love it, man. Just
Yeah.
just copy paste everything and say that's how RH dies are gonna peg.
Yeah, it's just like we've got so much opportunity, man.
bro. I might know the guy. I might know the guy who runs one of the RH die accounts, but I think there's at least one there is. So I'm gonna suggest to the guy. I'm gonna suggest to the guy to do that because that's absolutely fucking hilarious. Like that's you know what? I'm actually gonna try to do something even crazier. But man, that's not gonna be that's not gonna be easy. But maybe you can do that, which is to actually feed the tweets from certain accounts, like some pDAI accounts, right? A couple, like maybe 4 or 5, and then just use the text from their messages, and then just switch, right? Just fucking switch every time they say pDAI, switch to RHDAI, right? That's it. So simple, right? And just fucking post it like a bot to do that, because that a bot could do that. So.
Yeah.
Man, I know a guy who's very good with Twitter bots, right? He has done a couple of those those bots that follow the price. Like, imagine when they gave everybody the free money. When was it? Like 2020 or something, right? And they were doing like, if you had bought Bitcoin, blah blah, like you would be getting whatever, right? So those I know a guy who did a lot of those, so he's very good
that's
at.
a great idea. Yes,
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
what you do.
Yeah, but for this, right? He just grabs the memes and switches one word and then boom, posts. That would be fucking hilarious, bro. That would be hilarious. It's a great idea.
Sorry for sidetracking you there, but yeah, show
No,
us
it's awesome.
the die chart, brother. This is
Yeah, man,
looking fun.
the die chart. Yeah, the die chart looks good. Look at this. A small pump, but it's showing strength, right? Look at this. It pumped them a little bit here, but it's already moving up again. So, man, and guys, I'm only looking at a longer time frame, right? This is the weekly chart, so not looking at daily or anything, because I want to have an idea how the movement will progress on a longer time frame, right? Just to make sure that it's it's actually something to stay, right? It's going to stay for the next couple of weeks, and it does seem like it, right? It does seem like it. As long as we have at least 2 more weeks with the proper green candles, man. I do think that this time is actually different, right? And I hate to say it because usually it's not, but at some point, 1 out of 100 times, you're right. So, and I think this is it.
Yeah. Yeah, but the charts are looking good. Like, compared to a lot of other things happening in the crypto space, even outside of PulseChain, these RH memes, the charts, the 20 of them, they're looking good. And
they have it has 132k liquidity on the on all the pairs, and I'll go back to it, but Docile was asking questions about the LPs, and I wanna I wanna address those. But before we do, I just want to look at these cool DAI stats, right? And they like the PLS holdings of the DAI holders is quite substantial, right? So we see how easy it is to move the chart, right? It's very easy to move the chart of DAI. Therefore, to 60 cents, like, if the people who hold, RHDAI, they put like actually 10%, right, of their PLS into DAI, it goes to 10 cents already. So it's very easy to move the price of RHDAI. Yeah, so it's very pumpy, very, very pumpy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I wanted to address this, right, the liquidity, because
Yeah.
let me just put the comment here, by the way, from from a while back. Where is it? There we go. So the first thing on your CPI is the LP pairing on GMIMS. I don't get why this is a good idea. Can you explain? Look, this is very simple, though. This is the same logic as you do with any other LP pairs, right? If you're not LPing into, main coins like PLS or stable coins, right? You're basically LPing into between two of these meme coins, which means that you don't care which one of them you'll get, right, at the end, right, after the impermanent loss, after one of them pumps a lot and the other doesn't, right? And that's the worst case scenario, right? But if you're doing that, it means that you don't care, right? Because you expect the other coin to pump at some point, right? So you get the fees, basically. That's it. You just get the fees from the trading, because when people buy these coins, a lot of the volume goes through, these other liquidity pools, right? So you do get the fees, and that's the advantage of LPing, like, between these meme coins. Plus, you're bonding the price, and meaning that if you bond the price, right? And let me look here, because I'm including PLS, right? But if I don't include PLSS, right, and we can see by liquidity that these, for example, most of them are bonded, right, by a lot of liquidity, right? So it means that the likelihood that the prices of these two coins move together increases, right? So, and this applies to all the others, right? So when we have because we're going to have, I think soon, we're going to have the ROI chart. The ROI chart, the return on investment chart, comparing all of these meme coins, right, in a price chart since launch with the cards, etc. You'll see that a lot of these coins that have paired liquidity, you'll see that they move together a lot. So this is the reason, right? The advantage is that you're helping these coins to move along, and if you have a lot of two coins, for example, it makes sense to bond them together, because you're just increasing the probability that both your bags will go up, right? So that's the reason.
Now, Pedro, how would you describe that in a sentence to a 5-year-old?
Probably to a 5-year-old. Okay.
Or a 10-year-old?
All right. Now, let me think for a second. So the more value that there is distributed, right, through the system, okay? When I say this, I mean LP pairs. The more different pairs that exist,
Yep.
the more money can flow through different coins.
Okay.
This means that money will impact different coins, right, instead of just only one.
Yep.
Okay. That is the most layman terms that I have.
Okay, cool. So I'm trying to think. So the more you have like a system of pipes, all these different pipes connecting to each other, and when you flood the system, that the liquid will distribute to pretty much throughout all the pipes, and then everything gets filled up, kind of thing.
Exactly. It's a good analogy. Very good one, I guess. Yeah, I like it. So yes, instead of just having one big pipe, you have many different, like, small pipes that will just distribute the liquidity through different, like, places, right? But at the end, they'll go all into the same place, basically.
Right. Cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So you're just helping the ecosystem. So that's like the reason why I built this initially. It was because of this, because I wanted to see how the liquidity was distributed, right, among all of these pairs, right? And you can see something interesting here. Let me go back here. You see that if I don't include PLS, right, there's still over half of the liquidity, right? Which means a lot of liquidity is between these pairs, actually.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Yes. A
So
lot of liquidity is between these pairs. Don't forget, right?
now, if we're diehard believers of the narrative, which I am, is it in our best interest to supply our own liquidity pools and pairs and stuff like that?
Yes, absolutely.
How do we? Do we jump on the liquidity page and do you have a button to do that?
Yes,
kind of
sir.
thing?
So if you want to provide liquidity, oops. All right. Sometimes shit happens, I guess. Let's see. Okay.
Ooh.
Sometimes shit happens. Let's see if I can. All right. I think that page is broken for some reason. Okay, I need to take a look at the page. But fuck. It always happens when we need it, right? It's always like this. Just give me a second. Okay. I think
Yeah.
it's not broken. It's just the. I don't know. That window was broken, but I'm gonna close it anyways. Okay, but as you can see here, right? So I'm on the liquidity page, right? So let's say that you wanna give LPs to pairs that are here, or if you wanna give LPs, right? You wanna give liquidity to pairs that don't exist, right? For example, you can select discovery, and then let's say you want to play with DAI, right? You just type DAI, and then you choose the pair that you want, right? And these
Okay.
are the ones that don't exist, right? If you come here and to the discovery and toggle, you'll see the ones that exist, basically. And it's only split by this just because it's much easier for you as the user, because I would think that going into a pair that doesn't have any liquidity is better, right? Probably, but
Really?
it's not better or worse. It's just you're creating a new bridge, a new place for money to flow, right? So
Okay.
it can be very good, right? Because you don't know if you pick two coins that for some reason have a lot of volume, man, you're gonna make a lot of fees, right? Which is awesome, right? Because a lot of the volume will go through your pools, right? Potentially.
Okay.
So
Right.
especially if people actually, again wanna swap any of these two coins, right? So yeah, so you can easily do this. You can just go to the actions here, click add. It will take you here to PulseChain, the liquidity pool v2, and you just type type the money that you want to input, whatever, right? It's not like this because I'm connected actually, so you need to do the calculations, right? So that you by the dollar value you can see, right? So it should be about something like this. Yeah, something like this, right? So if I wanted to add liquidity, I would now have more or less the same dollar value. So I would I don't have a balance on this account, but I would click here and then provide liquidity, basically, like sign the transactions and provide the liquidity between these two tokens, basically. So
Right.
I made it very easy for you guys.
I've never provided, well, I did back in the day, maybe 4
Yeah,
years
sure.
ago on Ethereum. But, I haven't
It's the same
provided
thing. It's exactly the same thing.
Cool.
Mhm.
Okay. And what are your thoughts on Almighty when he was on the space? He said that he paired, what is it, Mars and Elon together. So
Me too.
essentially, oh, cool.
Yeah.
So essentially, if one of them goes up, they both go up.
It increases the likelihood, right?
Okay.
Like, look, this is there's a concept that's called Hart's law, basically coined by our good friend Richard Hart, and what he explained is that when two coins are bonded together in liquidity pools, right? Everything else remaining equal. This is a very important point, right? Everything else remaining equal, assuming that there's nothing happening outside between any other LPs that affect the price of this specific LP, okay, just means everything else being equal. If you put money right into one coin, right, and that coin is paired with another coin, because the price of the first coin goes up, like imagine people buy ETH and ETH is paired with Pulse, right? For example, then it goes up, the price of Pulse will go up, assuming that there are no bots selling Pulse and people are not selling Pulse, blah blah blah, all that, right? So assuming that all else remaining equal, the price will go up, right? And that happens the same when prices go down. So, but look, this is a law. I'm writing a paper about it. Like probably next year will be published. Yeah, like it's my third paper. I have two published papers on crypto. Yes.
You have 2 other published papers. Are they worth bringing up in a future stream so that we could like learn them?
Sure. Well, one of them, sure. The other one is a bit boring because it's very specific to supply chain. But
Okay.
the other one is actually interesting. It's called um, crypto. Actually, let me tell you the name because I need to.
Yeah.
The name is a bit complex, and I want to say it right. Not complex, but it's a long name, and I don't remember. Uh,
While you're getting that up, I'll
Okay, it's called. It's on IEEE. It was published on IEEE, which is the largest engineering journal in the world, and it's called "Crypto
well,
Constellations Across the Three-Dimensional Space: Governance, Decentralization, Security, and Scalability." So it's a doozy. It's a doozy, but it's interesting, I guess, if you like
hey,
this kind of stuff.
I'm
Right?
keen. I'm interested.
Sure.
That's awesome, man. Dude, you're publishing papers.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes, and and I need one more for my PhD. So to get a PhD is honoris causa. Basically, I don't want to do a PhD, right? I just want to have the fucking degree, right? I'm lazy. So if I do one more paper, I can apply for a PhD honoris causa, basically. And I already have a university that's more or less aligned, so it's probably going to be very straightforward, I guess. Yes.
That's awesome. What the
Yes.
hell? What?
I'm taking the lazy man's road, which is not doing a PhDs and just publishing papers. Usually, you cannot do that because nobody will, take your papers if you don't. If you're not, well, it's not that nobody, but like important journals usually prefer lecturers, professors, etc. Right? But because I work with professors and lecturers, it's not the hard. To publish papers, right? Because I don't write the papers alone, right? Usually I'm the first author, but I never write them alone, right? So
Okay.
yeah,
That's awesome, dude.
yes.
Dude, you are deep. You're not just funny. You're deep.
Bro, I like to do stuff in crypto, man. I told you, in 2017, actually 2018 was when I started full time in crypto. I never stopped, so I did so much and I forget half of the things that I do. To be honest, at some point I had written 1,000 articles in crypto, like in many different places, right? I had like a total of 1,000 articles written, right? Published like CoinDesk, Cointelegraph. CCN, like CCN is not even doesn't even exist anymore, and for that one I published probably like 2,000 articles or something. So
Wow.
yeah, and that was like 1 year and a month or so. So I wrote like maybe like 3-4 articles a day at some point.
Wow.
Yeah.
Shit, we I think us as viewers, we need to I think we need to look into that. That's fantastic.
And there wasn't like Chat GPT back then, right? So I had to actually write the fucking thing. Like I used a lot of I copied a lot of things and like changed it just a little bit, obviously, but still it was a lot of work, anyways. But
Nice work, dude. That's awesome.
that's how I learned crypto, bro, because I was writing about that shit. So I actually had to dig deep, and it was like tech stuff, technical pieces, opinion pieces, right? It's not like I was at some point I was writing about prices and just writing normal stuff. But what I really liked to write about it was opinion pieces, right? So when you write an opinion piece, you kind of have to go deep, right? You don't need to, but usually opinion pieces are only published if you add some sort of different value, right? So those were the ones that I wrote a lot about because but they were hard to write, I guess, compared to normal just price articles. But I wrote a lot of price articles. At some point I was doing bro, this is hilarious, but at some point I was doing price analysis for Bybit Japan.
Wow. What the hell?
Yeah, it's insane.
Dude, would you consider writing articles for X? You know how if you have a verified profile, you can write articles.
I tried, man. I think I tried to write an article or a small piece on X, but it didn't catch up. I was like, maybe it sucks.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, maybe in the future because
Maybe in the future, yeah, sure.
You got some fans here that would love the shit out of that. But yeah, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, I have like a lot of on my Medium account. You can search for it. You can.
No way.
Yeah, I have a bunch of articles published there, right? Like that came from different places, right? So I just put them on Medium too.
Cool.
Yeah, like a compilation.
Pedro Docile says my second favorite is Die. Not bought any yet. Mr. Frog, referencing your video, has a KOL pivoted from pDAI to RDI? So
I did.
I mean that's the goal, isn't it, Docile? But no, I just came across this guy. I think his name is Crusher Crusher Trades, and he's a big advocate for pDAI. And I saw his latest video, and he started it off with a banging intro. So I just cut that out, and I just slapped on what is it? What did it say? Yeah, friendship ended with pDAI.
That was amazing. I love that meme, bro. I love the friendship ended meme. That meme is awesome. So good choice, very good choice. Oh
We got
man,
NJ Dub in the house, Misfit Capitalist, Crypto Lover, buying more most.
yeah, smart. I need to put some comments here. Sorry, man. It's that my keyboard is a little bit messed up today. I don't know why.
No.
I was betting
Man,
one big.
it's been a great couple of days at least, man. Everything's looking good.
Yeah, man. I'm
That
enjoying.
space-
I'm enjoying.
That space that we were in was fantastic. It was so good to hear from other people outside and inside the narrative as well.
And guys, let me just tell you something. Sorry for interrupting you,
Yeah.
but we had actually new coins being added here.
Oh,
See,
show
I
us,
didn't
show
add these coins. People actually, the community added these coins. So,
That's
Groiper.
fantastic.
Let's see.
Yeah, you know what, Pedro? I saw Groiper here in the
Ooh,
scope
nice.
page. I saw it. I thought, you know what, they're supporting my boy. I'm gonna buy some Groiper.
Nice,
thought,
nice,
yeah.
nice. Actually, I had Grepper. Like I had bought it in the past. When it dumped a lot, I bought it. But man, I'm glad it's pumping a lot, man. It's nice, glad to see that, and I'm very thankful that these guys are supporting the richmemes.com site, man. Thank you a lot. So
Yeah,
I
dude,
appreciate it.
it
Oof.
really reinforces the
Bro, look
Let's
at
have a
this
look.
shit. No. Look at this shit. 148 holders.
Ooh,
157 billion polls, $5 million
Wait,
in
what?
polls. Yeah, like four.
What?
Yeah. There's like four guys, the four top. They hold. They hold for. They hold. Let's see.
what?
Let's see the top
What?
one. Let's see who the top one is. Let's come here.
Wow. Hey, welcome, Dolphin Rising. Yo, fam, let's go.
Let's go to
Welcome,
the
brother.
break page. We paste the address here that we just copied from that guy. Let's find out who you are, guy.
Yeah, let's find out.
Let's add you to the rankings unwillingly, which is my favorite.
Wow.
Which is
This
my
is
favorite
great.
feature, unwillingly adding other addresses here. Pleb, how is he pleb? Yeah, he doesn't have a rich meme show, of course. He only has that one. All right, that.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I like. Oh, but
How
you know
is
what?
that?
I'm gonna add. Oh, this is a cool feature. I'm gonna add those coins that are added here. I'm gonna add them here on the.
Oh,
on the
nice.
break. Yeah, I'm gonna add them here. Yeah, because I think it's fair that the people can see the coins that they add here, and they appear on the overall global ranking, right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Just for fun, yeah. And they're helping the site, so I think it's cool. It's a nice touch for them as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna add it here. But you see that the number one holder of Groiper doesn't have any RH memes, which is good. It
But
means
yet
that at
he's on
some
the
point,
web,
yes.
But yet the Groiper coin is on the website. Interesting.
Interesting, you see, he believes in the RH memes narratives. He's promoting his thing. It's absolutely fine, but he believes that people will flock into the RH memes, right? So, you see the amount of alpha that we get?
Mm.
Like, let me show you something very quickly.
I think that's what RH wants. He wants PulseChain to be blossoming with free speech, memes, tokens, this, that, money, everything, right?
Yep.
And these are pure great examples of them starting out. And we hope, right? We hope that there'll be a few winners that grab and bridge over a lot of attention from outside the ecosystem. So like when we hear Solana, we know that there's Giga and a few others that are big on Solana. And then on Ethereum, you have like SBX 6900, etc., and Apu and all that jazz.
Yeah.
But different chains have their different killer apps and different killer memes, right?
Exactly.
So it's our best interest to make as many as possible here on PulseChain
I agree.
to try and at least get one killer meme or app on PulseChain. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I agree.
Oh,
I agree. Oh, and by the way, the reason I share this is very simple. Because I think this explains well what I mean with my intentions with richmemes.com, right? Because my intentions are like are egotistical, right? They're for my own, but I build the website for everybody, right? So that everybody has access to the way that I think. And for example, what we just found out about the Groiper, right? The
Yep.
largest holder of the largest holder of Groiper is this. It's the survivorship biases, because we wouldn't have access to this information, right?
Mm.
Without this site being built. I would never know this. It's impossible, right? Because the information wouldn't be presented in a way that would make me think that, wait, let me see if this guy holds RH memes, and I just click a
Yeah.
button, paste the address, and boom, it doesn't hold any memes. So it's opportunity, right? So
Yeah.
it's like most sites give you the information that you want to look at, right? The most obvious things. But what I believe that we can do with the rhmemes.com is show you the things that are absolutely not obvious at all, in a very simple manner, right? In a very, very simple manner. And I picked this one because this is from a book. I don't remember the book's name, but it's in the Second World War or the First World War, the planes were coming and they were looking at the holes, right, to see where the planes got hit, to protect it more, because so that the planes wouldn't fall, right? But then at some point they realized, wait, it's like the planes that come back with holes, that's fine because they can fly with holes there because they came back, right? It's the planes that don't come back, right? So you understand? So it's like they had to protect the areas that that were imagine, they had to protect the areas that didn't have bullet holes, right, on the planes that came back. You understand? Because the places that had bullet holes could handle it, right? But the other areas probably not, right? That's why the other planes didn't come back. See, that was the logic, right? And it's the same logic that I want to get with the RH memes, which is it will give me some information that I did not even think about, right? Something that's completely unexpected, that I would never consider, two thoughts that I would never put together. Basically, that's my goal with the fucking RH meme. That's why I want to look at I want to dig deep into the holders data, right? And I'm sure that in the near future we're gonna have even way more information about the holders and how they are behaving, right? So that you can understand if the likelihood of things happening is greater or not. Like the likelihood of this guy putting money into the RH memes is growing or not, or if it's higher or lower, right? So that's the type of info that I want to give, because that's real alpha. That's absolutely real alpha, in my opinion.
You're essentially painting out a map, like a crystal clear map, and you're getting as much data on there, and you can say, hey, well, he's just made these steps over here, blah, blah, blah. It looks like he's heading towards this area on the map. Kind of thing.
Exactly. 100%. That's it. And just to conclude with Groiper, look at this, man. Just the amount that they hold with PLS, right? They could pump this chart into basically infinity, right? Just look, and this is the amount of PLS that they hold, right? So man, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy numbers.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I know it's crazy, man. It's insane.
So it's just to simplify that into an even more let's simplify that. The Groiper people, they hold $5 million worth of Pulse. Does that sound?
Repeat that. Sorry.
The people that hold Groiper, they hold at least $5 million worth of Pulse.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Yes, sir.
What?
Yes.
Are you insane?
Yeah.
Not 5 million Pulse, $5 million worth of Pulse.
That's exactly it.
Good on
look. Ooh, shit. Look at this. This is cool. Look. There's no Poseidons here. Interesting.
What?
Like nobody holds over 10k US dollars of this coin.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're right, because the top holder is only 6,000 at the moment. This is so cool, man.
Yeah, man. Right? Like, look, you see, like when we pay attention to the detail of the information that this gives you, I tell you, man, it's just like there's always something new that I find, right? Like looking at each coin, like individually, if I spend a little bit of time, I always find something interesting. It's cool, man. Like even these guys, right? They still have like a lot of PLS. It's probably the same guy, right? It's the same address, I would say, right? Or no. Here it is. Like the address that holds Groiper, one of the addresses also holds this one, right?
Oh.
This one. That's why it has. I think this could be a bot. Actually, interesting. Huh.
Sweet.
Let me confirm.
Hey, Pep Lord, Groypers are wealthy alpha. Did I read that one right? Let me have a look. Pep Lord in the chat. Groypers are wealthy? Question mark? Alpha. How about that?
What is one? Where is it? Give me just a second. No, this one wasn't a bot. No, it's not.
Pedro,
Well, doesn't
Mike.
matter. But look,
Sorry,
yeah.
sorry. I was just going to say quickly.
No. Just to conclude, it's look at these
Let's have a
numbers.
look, let's have a
man.
look.
It's insane. Look at these numbers, man. It's insane. Just 1% of the PLS1 flow, it would be like 256x the price of
Holy
power.
camoly.
Yeah, man. Like, and if you like, this says 1%. Like, if you just reduce 0.1%, right? It's still gonna be a big number, right? It's still gonna be a big number. And you're talking about 5k. If you reduce to 0.1%, you're talking about 5k, right? And it does a big number already. So, I mean, this is cool. This is very cool.
Good on people.
Keep them coming.
Yeah. Those creating
man.
on PulseChain.
Keep coming, man. And guys, this is automatic because I literally learned about this now. Literally, when you come here and you add a token, the token gets added automatically, right? I don't do anything. Everything is automatic.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Damn.
Which is perfect. And I know it's working because you see people added coins and I didn't even know. So it's perfect, man. It's working. Pepe Lord, welcome, sir. Groypers are wealthy. Alpha. Yes, sir. That's the fucking alpha. They're wealthy. They are wealthy, sir. So put some money into Groyper. Huh? Come on. Do it. Pump that shit.
Pep Lord
like
for me
this.
has been, I've been following him for a little bit since I bridged over, and he's been a good insight on the whole ecosystem. So yeah, thanks for the tweets.
I agree. Yeah, he was like, I think he was the first one to actually tweet about pump tires.
Oh
right?
yeah,
or I think he was the first one, the first account.
Yeah. It's in the lore, right?
It's in the lore, exactly. So yeah,
man,
it's in the lore. Man,
Pedro,
this is amazing.
My PulseChain bag is growing more than my Ethereum bag.
Ooh, perfect.
And it's now, they're like head to head. And it's like what?
Already? This is good, man.
And this
means that you are fully allocated to the RH memes, man. Congratulations.
Pretty much, man.
Congratulations.
Pretty much. I'm going to be shit posting the billions for my bags. I'm going to be trying to contribute to the culture here on PulseChain.
But you know, like, people like you are the most important asset for PulseChain, right? Right now, it's not the recurring users. Right now, it's the new users, especially the new users who are crypto born already, crypto savvy already, like you, right? Who has been here for quite some time and decides to look into PulseChain and to buy these coins because you have friends outside of PulseChain. You have a lot of community outside of PulseChain, right? So you are the type of people that I want to engage with all the time. And because look, I'm always talking to Hexicans, right? To people who already followed me for the last couple of years, right? I don't have that much people outside of PulseChain who follows me because I've been in PulseChain like for the past 4 years, right? So, but I was in your position before, right? I was the VP of Web3 at Real Fever, so I was doing a project. Being an Hexican doing a project means that I had access to a community on BNB, and we were like a pretty big project, right? Of NFTs, one of the largest in Portugal. So, like when I was doing that, I had access to a completely different community, right? So it was easy to onboard into PulseChain, into Hex, right? Actually, the time into Hex, not PulseChain. But now I've been only on Hex and PulseChain community, so you know, I kind of spend most of my time building stuff for PulseChain, right? So I didn't have time to. I mean, I have a bunch of tokens on other networks like Mog and like the Bitcoin, Harry Bama. Harry Potter Obama, Apu. I have a bunch of them, right? But I mean, I don't participate in those communities, right? So it's really cool that we're getting people like you who actually participate, know those people, and as you see your Pulsion bag growing, you'll feel like more confident in sharing, about Pulsion, because look at the fucking price, man. Look at my bag; it's juicy.
Mm.
You should come here. So it's awesome. I absolutely love it, and I hope more people like you join.
Dude, I hope PulseChain becomes the chain of like free speech and memes and like you've got Richard Hart, a meme himself. He's like the king meme of crypto Twitter, right? So I'd rather have a chain that like PulseChain, I hope, led by him, where it's like free speech and memes and fun, rather than a VC Solana chain where it's just extracting.
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree, like entirely. I agree entirely. I think it's way more positive for all the intervenants. And look, don't for like, it's not that we don't have VCs in Polshan. We don't have the typical VC, right? But we have like whales like Rectum and like all these people, right? People like him, right? That are large bag holders and behave like a VC because like their only goal is to dump, right? They put a lot of money, right, when this launch. So they need to take money out, which is it's understandable, right? But they're damaging the price, right? They were the main reason. Like I think Rectum was the main reason why we dumped twice, right? When Richard pumped the chain, like he was one of the largest sellers, right? So it is what it is. He can do whatever he wants with his money, right? But he's not gonna get love from the community, right? It is what it is.
Right. Yeah, man. So Pedro, how are you feeling now that you've gone on 2 RH meme spaces at least? You've been streaming for the past 7 months, and you've been witnessing this narrative pick up more and more momentum. How are you feeling?
Confident, bro. Confident. I was I was quite certain that it would pick up, right? But you never know, right? You never know. It could take longer to pick up, right? But I think that the overall meme cycle is going to explode very soon. I'm glad that there are so many people that are now moving away from memes, right? That are not as hardcore believers as they used to be, right? Because it means that they will be left behind and they'll be chasing the bag, right?
Oh,
and
you mean the maxes, the cause?
Not only the maxes, right? But people like Brutes that used to be like very big on memes, right? But now it's kind of not anymore, right?
Wow.
Yeah, and I think he's even tweeted something like that. It's not going to be a meme cycle season or something in those like terms. That he shifted in some new narrative, right? So that's good, man. Like the guy who likes takes tokens is like telling you, what to do. So I mean, just think for a second, right? And look around, see other chains, and just think for yourself. Do you think that the meme cycle is over? I don't think so. I think that the meme cycle will never be over, right? It will go up and down as everything else, but it's just something that it will continue to pick up the pace because it's very easy to onboard into meme coins. And I know that people don't believe this, but as time progresses, the retardedness will increase, not decrease. So it's just how entropy works. And people don't like entropy, they don't understand entropy, but entropy exists. And retardedness is entropy, just people doing crazier shit, right? That's gonna happen 100%. So there's a very low probability that memes die, and that this is not a meme cycle, in my humble opinion.
Yeah. I think we're as each day, month goes on in CT as a whole as well, and the industry. I think the notion, the idea of memes becomes more and more. Like it gets deeper and deeper, gets more and more impressed upon society as normal, more embraced. It becomes clearer in terms of how we view them, because like 5 years ago we were viewing memes as shitcoins, right? But
exactly.
yet now, 5 years worth of development and in the trenches, learning, taking risks, learning, etc., we have way more data and language around meme coins, and the language includes like challenge. A meme coin is a challenge. A meme coin is a protest. A meme coin is a wavelength. All of that, like a movement, a brand, this, that, and they morph and grow, and they morph into things. They can morph into a non-profit organization. A meme coin can morph into a profit organization. It can morph into a a literal protest, or it can morph into many things. And this technology, especially here on the PumpTies creation of the meme coin tech, is fantastic. From my understanding, Pedro, is that the PumpTies tech has been created in such a way so that when you create a meme coin, it's different to the Solana pump fund tech.
Yeah, because it
And
burns it just burns, right?
just burns.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So, yeah.
how would you describe that for a mum or a sister, or
I would describe it as there's no profit, right? There's no profit with pump tires. The money is burned. The money that would go into profits to the guys responsible for running pump tires, it is burned. So, and that money is PLS. So it's positive for the chain, for PLS.
okay, positive? They burn token, like
Yes.
any profits that were supposed to be made, they're burned,
Mhm.
and it has a deflationary effect on the whole
Yes.
chain.
Exactly.
Wow.
Because you are burning the gas fee token, right? Which
Yeah.
means that it will help. Reducing the supply will help that the remaining coins are more valuable. Basically, that's the logic.
Damn. Well, Pedro, is there anything else you wanted to show us or leave us on, or yeah, what anything else?
No, not today, man. I just wanted to, remind you guys of these beautiful numbers. Everything is pumping. Just be excited and enjoy, man. Enjoy, because hopefully the
I am
next,
enjoying. I am
yeah, the next
enjoying.
couple, like October is coming. So this is just like the taste of what's coming, I think. And if we do have an October, man, it's gonna be crazy, right? Expect a couple of these coins to 10x, right, over the next month. So because I think we're on the last stage of the bull, so it's when we have the 100,000 x's, right? So yeah, we do need a couple of these coins to 10x. If we are in that part, right, of the cycle, it will happen over the next month. That's my prediction.
We are having fun. We are having fun right now.
Yes, exactly.
Dude.
Absolutely.
Well done, Pedro. The updates are so fun. I love the Matty Allen cursor. What the
Let's
hell?
go. Let's play with the Matty Allen cursor. Where is he? Let's find the bitch. Let's find him. Not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Where is Matty? Where are you? Where are you? There we go.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my
Shut up,
god.
Shut up.
Let's click some buttons.
Oh my
Let's
god.
click
Oh my
some
god.
buttons.
Shut up. Please
Let's
shut up. Oh my
woo!
god. Can you please shut up?
Oh my god,
Oh
Matty
my god.
Allen.
Can you please shut up? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Can you shut up?
There we go.
Oh my god. Can
Yay.
you please shut up?
And we cannot say goodbye without.
Oh hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Yeah.
This
A
is
little bit
so
of party.
good.
With Mr. PEPE. Woo! Oh
Let's
yeah, I forgot it
go.
was the. Yeah!
Well done, Pedro. Well done.
Man, I love this shit. Woo!
Busy. Yes, you will, brother. Might have to grab a cursor. Grab
Oh
the
my
Matty Allen
god. Can you please shut up?
Perfect. Man, this is the most fun that Matty has had in the past month. At least in the past month, for sure. For sure.
That is so good. So
Man.
good.
I'm glad we're having fun. I'm glad we're enjoying the memes. It's a meme season, and therefore we'll see each other very, very soon, guys. Because as I'm telling you, these coins will be pumping, and when I make a promise, I fulfill in my promises. And I did tell you that when we're in the green season, right? When the green candles appear, I will appear every single day. So I will be here every single day until the green candles disappear. So that's what's happening. That's
so
what's going on.
Hard
Yes,
work
sir.
by Pedro. Thanks for
Of
the
course.
hard work, man.
Of course,
this is
sir.
awesome work.
I'm working for my bag, sir. Don't thank me. Don't
Hell
thank
yeah.
me.
Me too, man.
You
I'm
too.
loving it.
Exactly.
We all should be.
Exactly, we all should be, guys. Like that. This is the lesson of PulseChain. We work for our fucking banks, man. And if we put in the hours, we work hard, and we do it well, because it's not only enough to work hard, bros. No, we need to work smart. Look at the other KOLs promoting hacks, talking about the same shit that nobody cares. If you do not
Right.
tailor your message to the audience, you're gonna fail, because nobody wants to hear the same shit over and over again, right? Constantly.
That's it, man.
We need to look into new things, speak about different things, listen to the people who are coming in. Don't force their shit into them. Listen first, guys. And I can't believe that I'm, the most reasonable bullshit. I can't believe this shit, but I am. That is the truth. So, guys, thank you for being here, sir, Mr. Frogboy, Sir Frogboy, Sir Frogboy. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for being here and helping the conversation.
My
You
pleasure,
are
brother.
you are awesome. You're awesome, sir. You're awesome.
It's so fun. So fun. Thank you.
I agree, man. I agree. It's super fun. So, Fizzy, Peplord, Docile, Crypto Lover. Who else? Engine Dub.
Open Rising.
Yes, let me go. Misfits, Meme Hexican, Rapid Unbox X, Satoshi, Frogboy, of course. There you are in the chat. BitcoinHEX, George, even you, George. I love you
Even
too,
George.
sir. Even George. Van, the one meme ring. I love the name. The one meme ring. Alan, and I think that's all. So, guys, thank you so much for the conversation, and I'm sure we'll be seeing more of each other over the next few days. And you too, Frogboy. I hope you're here every single day, working for your fucking back, sir. Do it.
I hope so. Yes, please.
Yes.
Very good.
All right, man. One more for the road.
Oh my God! Can you please shut up?
Yes. And sir,
Man.
don't forget, guys, have fun and buy some fucking RH memes. Mwah. Ciao. Bye-bye.
Ciao.